Alrighty. Hey everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, well, I had this all set up and recording, and ahead of time, but I lost the footage for the other. I lost the other footage I had, so I'm just gonna have to make do with what I got. Basically, I'm coming back to the channel, reviewing some things. First on the list, they've added some new weapons. Gonna go over those real quick. This is the minigun, okay? Decent rate of fire. And well, it does decent damage and decent rate of fire. What we have here, the blades. Oh boy. This is one of the newer weapons they've added. And my god, they powerful. Zombie. See, after you hit a mob, it does a weird AoE attack that basically depletes their health. These things can be described as life-sucking ends. Very powerful. However, they do have bad durability though, so be on the lookout for that. What we have here though is an electricity weapon. I'm assuming this is more effective against power armor type enemies because, well, that's the reason why. We have the Ripper, which I believe I went over last time, but in case y'all forgot about it, here's a demonstration. Yeah. Check it. Very good for crowd control. It has terrible durability, so I recommend not using this to late game when you have a mending enchantment, or if you're using Project E like I do, use the repair talisman. Now on to the next weapon. What we have here is the laser rifle. Basically, it sets your enemies on fire. Yeah, and because these function like bows, I already got the achievement, Sniper Build, when I was recording for the recording this the first time, but lost the footage like I said. It does decent damage to all mobs. It's basically a two-hit kill, and even if you don't hit them the second time, it'll still burn them to death. So, yeah. Out of all, it's a decent one. My second favorite. Now we have the plasma quote unquote rifle. Well, it basically one-shots just about anything. This is actually the plasma caster, though. This here is the actual plasma rifle. It has a higher fire rate, but less damage. It also does that weird set your enemies on fire type thing that does. It's not as good as a laser rifle. The 10mm pistol, probably the first one you'll encounter if you're just using this mod. It's okay. It's great for early game. And now we have the incinerator. I can just not very good range, but hit a mob, yeah. And I do Yeah, I believe it can hit mobs at once, but I'm not too sure. But from the looks of it, I think it can. But it's still pretty powerful. It's a 2-hit kill on anything. Well, anything short of an Ender Dragon, at least. So, the plasma cannon now, basically. Oh my god. Okay. But yeah, this does explosive damage for some reason. Nice. It's a neat weapon. I just don't recommend using it at your base. But use it on, that's right, use it on your enemies. Finally, the Granada, or grenade. Throw these and... Yep. But you can't do that in survival, though. Okay, the weapons I forgot to put in on this wall. My bad. There's the shotgun, the assault rifle, combat shotgun, and what else did I miss? I don't think. Oh yeah, and the Gauss rifle. Here it is. Gauss rifle functions, does a lot of damage. Yeah, and I believe it does knockback damage as well. Great sniper weapon. Combat shotgun. I don't. What? It's basically the one from Fallout 3. And then we have the shotgun. Yeah, it's pretty good up close, but anything further out's just not gonna die at all. Other than that, that's all the weapons. Move on to modifications. Just gotta move on to the modifications now. Oh yeah, you also require a frame now to wear all these. You can craft these, but it's very expensive. As a matter of fact, frame. Also, you can craft all power armor. You can craft all sets now. See, you just have to have the research, which is, you know, and the frame here. It costs 2 diamonds. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. It's gonna set you, if you're using Project E, it's gonna set you back about 24,440 EMC. For those of you that use Project E, if you're in the early game of it, yeah. For those of you who haven't used the power flowers, this can put a dent in your wallet. But for those of you that do, won't be that much of a problem. But yeah, they've also added a new armor type, as you can see in my inventory. It is the T60 set they've added. You have to craft this one. You can't find it out in the work. Well, you can find wrecked ones, but you can't find them in the bunkers, I don't believe, because there wasn't a set for it out here like the T45. But you can upgrade the T60. I mean, T50 to the T60 model. Then yeah, but all these are the same for each model of power armor. Toxin Scrubber basically turns rotten flesh into edible paste. I do believe it does it with poison potatoes as well, and other inedible, basically stuff you wouldn't normally eat. Internal database basically displays information of the nearest entity, kind of like what Wayla did back in I forget what 1.8, I believe 1.7. I don't know. Recon sensor. Upon crouching, all entities within 100 blocks, 10 seconds cooldown, location damage, basically. Okay, location domination is what that says. Basically, it lets you see all the mobs within 100 blocks. Vampiric is my favorite. Allows you to heal, gives you a chance to heal, and per hit with each hit. And with something like the Ripper or the Blades, you're gonna be healing quite often, depending on or at least a decent amount. Now for the arm mods, Super Punch, powerful melee attack that pushes back enemies, deals extra damage. Must recharge and activate by normal attack though. Hydraulic bracers, all melee attacks deal extra damage and knock back slightly. No cooldown. Isn't that nice? Rusty Knuckles basically does bleed damage to targets. Tesla bracers basically does electrical damage momentarily when you hit something or you hit a mob or player or whatever. It's also useful against other power armored enemies. Mining attachment, basically you can just right click a block, and from what it says, when crouching, right click on a block to break in a small radius. That sounds very useful. And here's all the stuff you'd need for those. Moving on to the chest plate mods. Got hydro cooling. When you're in water, it'll recharge the fusion core. Emergency protocols. When health is low, resistance and speed will be added for escape, so you can escape. Kinetic dynamo. Taking damage will produce power for you, basically allowing you to take what's given. Allowing you to take basically turning you into basically like Vegeta, although not as powerful. Medic pump. When health is low, power will be used to heal you until it runs out. Yeah, that's pretty powerful if you have mending. Reactive plates. Attackers take damage from striking you. Tesla coils. I believe this will do an AoE damage to enemies nearby. Jetpack basically, allows you to fly. And arm rocket allows you to launch a rocket from your arm. Turn yourself into a rocket launcher. Here's all the stuff you'd need for that, though. And that's it on the torso. Now the legs, you get optimized servos, increases movement speed. Explosive vents. When landing on the ground, you will do an AoE damage to nearby mobs. Hydraulics, jump height is increased, basically turning you into a kangaroo or a rabbit. Now for the jump assist, allows you to propel yourself up for 5 but there's a 5-second cooldown. Scaredy cat, gain a short speed boost when attacked. Basically, yeah, that'll be proccing off pretty often, that speed boost. Because when are you not getting attacked in Minecraft by something? And you can enchant this with mending. These cores, you can enchant this with mending. Or like I said, with Project E, the repair talisman. As you can see, yep, see, it's repairing it. Because it's durability based, not durability cringe. Anyways, what else? That about covers everything. Everything new that this mod has brought to the table. All in all, I love this. You can pair this up with Timeless and Classics too. Although if you're using the Yes Steve mod, it is not compatible with it. It will not show the power armor models. But other than that, this is a great mod. You guys should try it out. And well, that about does it. See ya.